Good morning, Ms. Sheila Viesca.
Good morning, my dear friends.
Siyempre, it's Monday today.
Second Saturday.
Morning! Good morning.
It's Monday today, so it's time na naman para sa ating mga magandang usapan pagkasama natin si Ms. Sheila. Ano ba pag-usapan natin?
Ang topic natin ngayon, the futility of confrontation.
Aba,
Nag-nosebleed ako?
Oh. Kala nga ni Tata Ray nung
fertility
eh. Joke lang.
Fertility of confrontation.
Mahaba kasing sabihin yung pointlessness eh.
Yan.
Pero yun ang pinupunto natin. Yung walang katuturan na confrontation. And we're not saying that it's wrong to discuss. It's just that when we resort to confrontation, there's hostility. Laging may anger o kaya may hidwaan because you're talking about two opposing views, two opposing parties. So, yeah.
Sige. Kumbaga, sabi nga nila, choose your battle.
Oo.
Diba? Hindi lahat lagi kang pasugod.
Lahat papatulan.
Lahat papatulan.
Yes.
Saw.
Hindi lahat kailangan kang mag-react.
Correct.
And when you have to react, when you have to respond, you have to manage your feelings. Of course, pag minamanage mo yung feelings mo, kung galit ka, mas lalo kang magagalit. Kung malungkot ka, lalo kang lulungkot. So what is the proper management of feelings? Inu-neutralize mo. Because when you get to that situation, no matter how prepared you are, you do not necessarily know the perspective of the other person or how that other person will respond. Kaya futile talaga siya kung magre-resort ka dyan. But when you are able to neutralize your feelings towards that person or situation, you will discuss from a more logical perspective. And not only that, mas magiging open ka kung ano man yung magiging reaction. Yeah. So we're not talking about conflicted conversations anymore. When you handle crucial conversations or crucial engagements, magkakaroon ka ng more results-driven mindset that will allow you to be more cooperative and collaborative. But this does not mean that you have to agree with the person or consent dun sa kung ano yung gusto nila. Oo. But you will be open-minded to listen, and sometimes just that will diffuse the negativity or intensity of the situation.
It's good that you point out, Ms. Sheila, yung sinasabi niyo, it doesn't mean that you're disagreeing or nag-agree ka doon sa sinasabi ng kausap mo. But how will you express your concern that you're saying na, let's say na, teka muna, parang mali naman yung sinasabi mo. For me, ito yung opinion ko na without being confrontational.
Well, one is do not present a view right away. You have to ask where that person is coming from. Kung bakit niya nasabi, oo. Or whether that person understands where you're coming from. Kung bakit ka may feeling na ganun sa nagawa niya or sa nangyari. Kasi doing that will clarify some points when the person ends up explaining. At isa pang dapat natin gawin, yung laging sinasabi na you have to listen more than you talk. This is very helpful in that situation. Pag nasabi mo na yung dapat mong sabihin, tigil ka muna para makapagsalita naman yung isa.
Sabi nga nila, listen not hearing. Diba? Kasi iba parang, sige, makikinig ka na, pero hindi mo naman talaga iintindi.
Yeah.
Walang comprehension.
Yeah, and that's another good point there, Angel. When you neutralize your feelings, huwag ka lang pupunta agad doon sa sitwasyon na yon. You have to do your rehearsal. Kailangan ka merong mental role play. Kasi ipe-prepare mo yung sarili mo eh. When we're talking about feelings, mas matindi pa yan sa
Pero
taal.
paano? Kasi sabi, lagi, they would always say, it's easier said than done. Diba? Na, okay, dapat mahinahon ka, choose your battles, blah, 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 huwag kang confrontation. But in your line of work, diba, in your expertise, Ms. Sheila, paano mo sinasabihan yung mga, let's say for example, yung people in your workshop na, diba, ganito yung dapat gawin mo, hindi ka dapat confrontational. Ano yung mga, are there certain exercises, breathing exercises, or whatever that you do, that you tell them na para maiwasan itong confrontation?
Yeah. Self-awareness is key, Angel. You have to understand how you respond typically to situations that antagonize you or that make you feel disappointed. May mga ibang tao, the way they respond is by being miserable about it. So, expression ng kalungkutan nila, of course, stress, but they're usually to themselves. Yung iba naman, they back away. So, they retreat. May iba rin naman, they're able to manage it by taking care of themselves, of their situation. Kaya ang hindi mo nakikita na stressful sa kanila, either they manage well or it blows out of proportion. And then there are those who deal with it through confrontation because they manage stressful situations through anger. So kung ganyan ang mangyayari, kailangan alam mo how to dissipate the further harm or damage by managing how you're going to control yourself when you're stating your views and how you're going to respond when you hear certain answers or reactions.
Siguro for me, Miss Sheila, isa sa mga magandang formula para maiwasan yung confrontation is for you to accept the fact that you're not going to be always right.
Correct.
Diba? Kasi kung nasa isip mo na laging mali yung kausap mo at maiinis ka sa sinasabi niya,
Wala.
then hindi mo maiwasan yung confrontation because you feel na mali ka, tama ako.
Correct.
That's right. Our acceptance of our vulnerability. Kasi it comes with that sense of humility eh. Kailangan na clear ka dun. Na while you feel so strongly about it, it does not necessarily make you right.
Correct.
Or kahit tama sa'yo, hindi naman tama para sa sitwasyon. Diba, there are always three sides to the story. Kung ano yung tama sa'yo, yung tama sa kanya,
And the
at yung tama sa pangkalahatan.
Correct.
And you cannot be multidimensional in your views, especially when you're so consumed by some intense emotions. Lalo na pag nasanay ka na react ka ng react. Or you have been raised in an environment where people usually speak up and nagiging violent yung situation o kaya awayan ng awayan. Maybe in your orientation, tama yun. But when you deal with certain individuals, mali na yan. No matter how right you are, if you end up making the other person feel wrong,
Totoo.
definitely it's going to be a conflicted discussion yun.
Saka diba
Confrontation
pagka nagkakaroon ng
eventually ensues.
discussion or debate, kapag yung isang tao yung tumataas na yung boses, galit na siya, yung ganyan,
Wala
parang
na.
hindi clouded na yung judgment mo nung kausap mo na yun eh. Naiisip na lang niya na galit ka, mataas boses mo. Hindi na niya iniintindi yung sinasabi mo.
Yeah.
Tsaka minsan siguro yung depende rin dun sa tao na kukumpronta. Minsan kahit tama yung sabihin mo, gusto mo siyang payuhan. Pero pag yung ibang tao nagsalita sa kanya,
Nakikinig.
pareho lang naman kayo ng sinasabi, di ba? Nang sasabihin sa kanya. Pero ba't nakikinig naman dun sa kanila?
Para kasi sa kanya may mas authority.
O parang
May authority.
ganun siguro yung ano, 'di ba? Mas connected siya dun sa isang
Yeah.
sasaway sa.
And let's consider that the first point or the first criterion of influence is likability. Kung hindi ka gusto ng tao,
Correct.
kahit gaano kang katama,
Hindi
gaano
makikinig
kang
sa'yo.
Naiirita ka na
Para
kaagad,
sabihin,
no?
sino ka para para
sabihan
magsabi.
ako.
Pero sa trabaho naman, Miss Sheila, katulad yung mga commentators, di ba, yung mga ganito, di ba, mga host, we give our opinions, di ba? Ako, I always think na everyone has the right to their own opinion. Ganun mo tingnan yung bagay eh, ganun talaga. Pero pagdating sa facts, dapat nagmi-meet tayo, nagkikita tayo sa gitna. Pero kung gaano mo tingnan yung situation, what's happening in
Sa'yo yan.
sa politics, karapatan mo yang sabihin because that's your opinion. And yun nga, everyone has the right to their own opinion.
Oo.
Kung meron kang maling sabihin na dahil yan ang opinion mo, ikaw magdadala niyan, di ba? Pero hindi dapat sa facts, yun nga, mas
Tinuturo, di ba tinuturo sa school yan ni Sheila, di ba yung fact and opinion?
Yes.
Kunyari, ano pa ba, yung white is the color of the paper, that's a fact, di ba? Pero
Correct.
I don't like the paper, that's opinion.
Oo.
Diba? Parang
So yun ang mga considerations pag nagre-rehearse ka. Kailangan i-rehearse mo talaga.
para-
siguro
oo.
self, ano din, ano,
Oh, preparation mo pa lang, alam mo na kung ano
Pagpipigil.
yung delineation.
Isipin mo, paano pag sinabi niya ganito, for like merong isang topic, ganyan, di ba, sinabi na, kunwari, nag-aaway kayo, I mean, pinatawag kayo ng boss, at isettle natin tong problema nyo, ha, nitong group A at group B, i-rehearse mo. Paano kung sabihin ng group B na ganito? Anong sasabihin ko? Anong sabihin ng group B na ganito?
Yeah.
Ano pag sinabi niyang asin ay matamis? Anong gagawin
Hindi po
niya?
pwede.
Hindi po pwede.
Yeah, and the preparation, no, na kung ano yung feeling mo, kung ano yung talagang nangyayari, and ano yung possible feeling nila na hindi mo pa alam. Yeah. Also, as we talk about confrontation, discussions, conversations, everything boils down to effective communication.
Correct.
And limited but often quoted study on communication is that which was conducted by a UCLA professor, si Albert Mehrabian. And he came up with a 55-38-7% rule.
What is that?
Yun, sabi niya, as far as your initial communication or first point of contact o sa atin first impression is concerned, the visual aspect plays a very big role. So ano yung body language mo? What does your body language communicate? That's 55%. And you have to look open and positive. Hindi yung wala ka pang sinasabi, mukha ka ng galit. Di ba?
May nagsasalita.
Oo.
Umiirap ka
Maraming
na.
ganun,
Yung sabi mo, o sige, pakikinggan
credibility
kita.
yan eh.
But you have this close gesture.
Yan ang ginagamit, Miss Sheila, ng mga magulang nung araw.
Ano?
Mga senyalis na ganyan sa kanilang mga anak. Pagka hindi ka
Dati kahit mga singkit, lumalaki ang mata eh.
Yung mga ganyang senyal, parang body language. Pagka meron ng gustong sabihin sa'yo yung magulang mo, na tumahimik ka na at pag nakaganon na yung kanyang lalo na pag may tao.
Oo. And we consider that open gestures are usually welcoming, to a certain extent nurturing. So kung gusto mong pakinggan ka ng isang tao or sabihin mo, ano ba yung gusto mong sabihin, then opening your hands, opening your arms to that person will most likely make a certain difference. Compare that to, ano ba yung sasabihin nyo, di ba? Pag nagturo ka, hindi ka naman nagtuturo ng paganyan.
Ikaw.
Masara eh.
Ikaw.
Oo.
Pangit.
So, yung considerations na yan. Or kung nakatayo ka, tapos nakaupo sila, it's that condescending, domineering feeling that you're communicating. Yun yung mababasa instead yung sinasabi mo. So, that's initial 55%. Now, 38% is the tonality, the vocal aspect. Kung paano mong sasabihin, tama ka naman, di ba?
Tama ka.
Oo nga, may point
Pero
ka.
judging naman yung pagkakasabi mo.
Tama ka, feeling mo.
Point
pala yun eh.
May point ka, pointless.
Oo, alam mong sarcastic, alam mong galit. Kahit gaano kaganda yung sasabihin mo, if it does
Totoo
not ring right for the to the person, magkakaroon ka talaga kayo ng discussion.
At saka I think, Miss Sheila, it also boils down doon sa, yung opinion mo ba, mas mabigat doon sa relasyon ninyo. Kunyari,
Correct.
pamilya,
Oh
kaibigan.
my gosh, politics ganyan.
Diba?
Politics, religion.
Yan,
oh my
oo.
gosh.
Diba? Na
Are you ready
kailangan
to
mong
burn
sabihin
bridges?
yun?
Diba?
Yeah. So when you're prepared, or when you prepare yourself, you have that clarity of thinking that not everything that's right for you will be right for the
other.
situation. Yun yung 7% na ima-manage mo sa umpisa pa lang, the verbal aspect. Pero eventually, syempre habang nag-uusap na kayo, mas marami kang nasasabi, kaya hinay-hinay. Diba? Once your words are out there, they can they can
ibalik.
definitely hurt and they can definitely aggravate the situation further. Yeah.
Ayun.
IT.
Sige. Itong mga klaseng usapin na to ay natatakal din yan sa inyong mga workshop sa Talkshop, Miss Sheila?
Definitely, Angel, because it's about packaging, yung communication. But we know that packaging is not going to be enough. Ang sinasabi ko nga lagi sa mga workshops, packaging is queen, but content is king. So kung ano yung
Puro on the
nasa
outside.
puso mo, kung ano yung nasa isip mo, ano yung na-process mo in your mind, that's what eventually comes out. And you have to make sure that these two are working together. Especially when it's about communication. You have a very big role to play. and the response of other people, we have to respect that. Hindi ka nandyan para ipakita sa kanila how right you are and how wrong they are.
Correct.
You are there to learn from others and to create the big difference by making sure that at the end, everyone is collaborating, cooperating, and aiming to understand one another.
Nice.
Ayun. On that note, saan po ba ang Talkshop ulit?
Talkshop is located in Makati, but we conduct workshops nationwide on personal effectiveness, leadership training, also communication. So, can be from negotiation to handling crucial conversations, down to technical writing, grammar mastery. And also we have workshops for coaches and trainers on how to create a more empowered team. So they can reach us at www.talkshop.ph, where they can also check out our courses, or call 8894-5588 or 0917-877-5588.
Alright, thank you so much.
Thank you. Always a pleasure.
Thank you. Ang ating personal effectiveness coach and communications guru every Monday. Yan.